almost come to believe that fishermen know more about fish than some of us who are in the mission field know about those that God is calling us to reach. And so we have a lot to learn from that example.
Talking to Paul, I realized what he's hitting on. Fishermen study. They know what they're trying to catch. They know the season. They know the bait. And when the time is ready, they go and they catch. Paul took me to Brandon Burchard, a sport fisherman. He pours his time, his energy, and his resources into fishing simply because he loves it. He understands that to catch fish, you have to think like a fish. He understands strategy.
The ocean's vast, and there's a lot of predictability now with science and satellites and everything to predict weather and the like, but things happen that we don't predict. And so we have to study, we have to know what it is we're looking for, and we look for the environments that they would likely be in, and the food sources, and the time of year, or the tides, or the temperatures, or the currents. Just in the salt water, water can get too warm and the fish migrate and leave. Water gets too cold and they migrate and leave. But certain fish thrive in cold and certain fish thrive in warm, and they're constantly moving all over the planet. And so where they are at any given time changes constantly. And what they eat changes according to where they are. I have to figure out where I'm going to go, what I'm going to use. Every time I catch something, it's with a different tackle. It required different expertise. The outcome is different. We have a great deal of equipment, of course, today, and technology that helps us locate fish. Every fight is different and unique. Every bit of tackle we use is different. There's heavy tackle, there's light tackle. So the experience is unique. It takes a multitude of people to play into a successful day. It takes information, people that share it with you. It takes people to make your rod or someone to provide the line. If I don't invest the time with my equipment, with my gear capable of telling me where I need to go, like God tells me what I need to do, then I will be misguided and not have a fruitful experience. You don't go into a community or into a home or into a person's life without understanding what is it that they need. Delivering a message or delivering bait to a fish is unique in every water. Delivering the gospel works different, and I think the disciples learned that very quickly. There was tremendously diverse audiences. Jesus, as he walked in his journey for those 3 years, was constantly meeting radically different people. But he had a message unique to that particular person so that the ears and eyes of those around would learn from the lesson of that one particular individual. Today, we need to be preparing our people like Jesus did. We would have to learn new words and new approaches, new tackle, new gear. It's likely to be received successfully.
Understanding timing, understanding the waters. These directly apply to ministry. A fisherman will study, will go, and then will reap the harvest. Reaching people in the United States is entirely different than reaching people in the Middle East. Reaching Sunnis requires a different strategy than reaching Shiites. Each people group requires its own unique study and timing. Once we understand what they need and deliver a message tailored to them, our faithfulness will be rewarded.